Greetings, royal family, and welcome to Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yahweh's Daily Word. Now, here is where you can listen to the scheduled scriptural readings for each day of our solar year. Our solar calendar is very different from all other calendars used today. To get your current solar calendar with the daily scriptural readings and the weekly Shabbat readings, visit us on our website at www.yahweh144000.com. Now, royal family, you can have Yahweh's daily word delivered to you each day just by remembering to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Today's scriptural reading will be read by King Nadab Nagad Yisrael. And today's scriptural reading is
John chapter 19. Then Pilate therefore took Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, and scourged him. And the soldiers plaited a crown of thorns and put it on his head. And they put on him a purple robe and said, Hail, King of the Hebrews! And they smote him with their hands. Pilate therefore went forth again and saith unto them, Behold, I bring him forth to you, that ye may know that I find no fault in him. Then came Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh forth, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe. And Pilate saith unto them, Behold the man. When the chief priests therefore and officers saw him, they cried out, saying, Crucify him, crucify him. Pilate saith unto them, Take ye him, and crucify him, for I find no fault in him. The Hebrews answered him, We have a law, that by our law he ought to die, because he has made himself the Son of God, Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he was the more afraid, and went again into the judgment hall, and saith unto Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Whence art thou? But Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, gave him no answer. Then saith Pilate unto him, Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have the power to crucify thee, and have power to release thee? Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Therefore he that delivered me unto thee hath the greater sin. Verse 12. And from thenceforth Pilate sought to release him. But the Hebrews cried out, saying, If thou let this man go, thou art not Caesar's friend. Whosoever maketh himself a king speaketh against Caesar. When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he brought Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh forth, and sat down in the judgment seat, in a place that is called the pavement, but in the Hebrew, Gabbatha. And it was the preparation of the Passover, and about the 6th hour. And he saith unto the Hebrews, Behold your king. But they cried out, Away with him, away with him, crucify him. Pilate saith unto them, Shall I crucify your king? The chief priests answered, We have no king but Caesar. Then delivered he him therefore unto them to be crucified. And they took Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh, and led him away. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and two other with him, on either side one, and Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave in the midst. And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross. And the writing was, Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave of Nazareth, the King of the Hebrews. This title then read many of the Hebrews, for the place where Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave was crucified was nigh to the city, and it was written in Hebrew and Greek and Latin. Then said the chief priests of the Hebrews to Pilate, Write not the King of the Hebrews, but that he said, I am the King of the Hebrews. Pilate answered, What I have written, I have written. Then the soldiers, when they had crucified Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave, took his garments and made 4 parts, to every soldier a part, and also his coat. Now the coat was without seam, woven from the top throughout. They said therefore among themselves, Let us not rend it, but cast lots for it, whose it shall be, that the scripture might be fulfilled, which saith, They parted my raiment among them, and for my vesture they did not cast lots. These things therefore the soldiers did. Now there stood by the cross of Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave, his mother, and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Cleophas, and Mary Magdalene. When Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave therefore saw his mother, and the disciple standing by, whom he loved, he saith unto his mother, Woman, behold thy son. Verse 27. Then saith he to the disciple, Behold thy mother. And from that hour that disciple took her unto his own home. After this, Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that the scripture might be fulfilled, saith, I thirst. Now there was set a vessel full of vinegar, and they filled a sponge with vinegar, and put it upon hyssop, and put it to his mouth. When Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave therefore had received the vinegar, he said, It is finished. And he bowed his head and gave up the ghost. The Hebrews therefore, because it was the preparation that the body should not remain upon the cross on the Sabbath day, for that Sabbath day was an high day, besought Pilate that their legs might be broken, and that they might be taken away. Then came the soldiers, and brake the legs of the first and of the other which was crucified with him. But when they came unto Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave, and saw that he was dead already, they brake not his legs. But one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out blood and water. And he that saw it bare record, and his record is true. And he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe. For these things were done, that the scripture should be fulfilled. A bone of him shall not be broken. And again another scripture saith, They shall look on him whom they pierced. And after this, Joseph of Arimathea, being a disciple of Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave, but secretly, for the fear of the Hebrews, besought Pilate that he might take away the body of Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave. And Pilate gave him leave. He came therefore and took the body of Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave. And there came also Nicodemus, which at the first came to Yudewave Benun Sophie Yudewave by night, and brought a mixture of myrrh and aloes, about 100 pound weight. Verse 40. Then took they the body of Yudewave, Beit Nun Sofi Yudewave, and wound it in linen cloths with the spices, as the manner of the Hebrews is to bury. Now in the place where he was crucified, there was a garden, and in the garden a new sepulchre, wherein was never man yet laid. There laid they Yud-Heh-Wave, Beit Nun Sofi Yud-Heh-Wave. Therefore, because of the Hebrews' preparation day, for the sepulchre was not at hand.
Praise Yud-Heh-Wave. Praise Yud-Heh-Wave. Beit Nun Sofi Yud-Heh-Wave. Royal family, have a glorious day in Yud-Heh-Wave. Shalom, royal family.